Nick, should be a good one here. In goal for Manhattan, it's Brendan Krebs. In goal for St. John's, Kaden Quirk.
Kaden Quirk, he's a player I like. Opened up the season against Rutgers, had a very solid game, had over close to 10 saves. It's unfortunate with the way St. John's has played defense this year. He's had so much pressure against him, but he's a very good goaltender.
18 on the shot clock. Now with 10, Manhattan has to get busy here. I'll go to the cage. There's a shot in on goal, and it's turned aside by Quirk.
And that's another beautiful save from Quirk, first one of the day. But this is a goaltender still very young in his overall collegiate career, but he continues to grow, continues to develop. St. John's is a very good goaltender here.
Year in the MAC a year ago. Star graduate student goaltender for the Jaspers. He comes up with his first save of the game.
That's such a great save there. The bounce shot is a shot just most seldom used, but so highly effective in the game of lacrosse. It's very difficult for goaltenders to be able to time the bounce off the shot, and just a beautiful save there from Krebs. And again, an uncaused turnover. It's all well and good right now. You're starting out early, you're up 2-0, but you can't have that happen.
A shot, another turned aside shot by Kaden Quirk, his second of the game. Howski. Twisting, turning, trying to get to the hole. He can, and a turnover.
The goal scores he had against Hofstra, and yes, they were good, but that's not really his game. His game is all about the passing and feeding his teammates. He does such a good job of that.
He tries to squeeze a pass to the middle there. St. John's able to recover. A shot got turned aside by Krebs, and he'll control the loose ball as Manhattan looks to clear.
And you have those different spurts and everything, just can't have it.
An open lane and a misfire there by Kyle Gukwa. Shanley makes his move. Back out to the perimeter. One more across. Jaspers looking for a lane. They'll go to the net. They'll get a shot off. Turned aside there by Quirk. And St. John's corrals the ground ball. They don't get it there on a shot from Gukwa. They control the bouncing ball. Manhattan will stay in possession. They'll look to work back out to the perimeter. Fowler gives it up to Shanley. Shanley makes his drive to the net. Gets a shot off. And it's turned aside once again by Kaden Quirk himself. A really nice afternoon.
Yeah, fifth save already from Quirk today. He's looked very, very solid. And like I mentioned in the first quarter, he hasn't had a bad season. He really hasn't. I understand the numbers don't look good, save percentage of 37%, but you look at it from the overall body of work, and you look at the overall team that he's played with, and sometimes he's really left out to dry at times on the defensive end. They've got 7 players on the field, double the ball.
Kelly trying to twist and turn, come around the cage. He'll shoot with his back to the net. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Kelly comes up with it on the man advantage so far here today. See what St. John's can do here. They scored that first goal just as time was set to expire on the man advantage. They'll get a shot off there, and it just goes wide. Krebs was able to get a piece of it. Also got a piece of the net. Back out to the top. Braden Fitzsimmons looks to work in. Ripping a shot from the perimeter was Iacoca, but Krebs was right there to turn it aside.
That's not a good shot right there. You basically played...
1:35 to go in the half. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Willis drives. Shot turned aside, and it is covered by Krebs.
Yeah, that is... Krebs showing you there why he was the co-defensive player of the Metro Atlantic right there. Beautiful bounce shot, and just great work there to come up with the save. Very difficult predicament. They'll need to stop.
44 seconds on the game clock, 34 on the shot clock. Hatton looking for a lane to shoot. Almost a pass right into the stick of Quirk. It'll be one of his easier saves today.
To score here, but it looks like they're being a little too patient for my taste.
10 seconds. Johnny's get it into the middle. A shot gets turned aside with 6 on the clock. A scramble for it right on the end line. And St. John's will try and get one last shot on goal. Oh, just missing it.
Giving off the 3 straight goals for St. John's in the lead.
Manhattan races back down the other end. They'll look to tie it up. Oh, what a stop by Quirk right on the doorstep with Shanley looking for his second of the game. The winning streak here that's going to span between couple years, all the way back to 2006. The hot man in this second half is with 9:40 to go in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Johnny's got to get one off. They'll fire, and it's turned aside by Krebs. The shot clock was set to expire. 9.5 to go. First extra man goal for Manhattan today. 1 second to go. A shot comes in, and that's easily turned aside by Krebs. We're headed, and there's potentially another one, but a good recovery by Dylan Willis to prevent the St. John's turnover, and he'll look to shoot, get a shot on goal. It's loose near the circle. A nice save was made by Krebs, but it'll stay with the Johnnies.
Yeah.
A turnover here at midfield. Manhattan looking to get some momentum back with numbers. Oh, what a stop by Quirk. Everything rolling right for the Red Storm. Willis running for the Johnnies. He sends a shot high and wide, and they'll say St. John's was closest to the end line, much to the dismay of the Manhattan bench. Red Storm, he'll spin and drop it off. Suhowski looking for a hat trick, and Krebs turns his side.
And that's not really a bad shot either, and I understand the run.
Fitzsimmons drops it off. Huber across for Willis. Willis with a shot. Krebs turns it aside. Manhattan trying to flip the momentum as they'll look to clear and race down the other end of the field with momentum. The Jaspers stepping into a shot, and the Red Storm back out to the perimeter. Suhowski to Kelly. Kelly with 10. Kelly flips it in. Krebs, the big stop on the doorstep by Huber.
That is an incredible save from Krebs, really pulling up a huge fourth quarter to this point with a lot of different saves at the doorstep.
Willis has had a strong fourth quarter. Had a couple of nice shots on goal. He has another there, but it goes wide. Johnnies are the first one to the end line, and they reset the shot clock to 60.
All about communication now on the defensive end for St. John's.
Manhattan, they'll rip a shot. It's turned aside and covered by Quirk. He didn't know where it was behind him. A clear down the length of the field with 60 seconds to go here in regulation. In the cage with 20. Shanley gives it back out to the top. They got to get a shot on goal. They do. Quirk turns it aside with the leg. Loose near the cage. Two teams battle for it. Quirk thought he came up with it. Whistle blows with 10.9 on the clock. And I think it's going to go to St. John's.
And it's time to celebrate for the Johnnies.
The time runs out, the horn sounds, and the Red Storm are on the board here in the 2022 season. A 9-7 victory over Manhattan and a second half surge, Nick, for the